My name is Elke Popp. I'm from Germany and I live in Munich. I'm 56 years old. I'm a nurse. I work in University Hospital.
Why you come here to meditate and let me know your religion, please, and the purpose of the visit to the retreat is to know the truth or to join to be converted into Buddhism or not. Let me know.
Yes, I'm Buddhist since 1992.
Okay.
I meditated before, but always a short time, maybe 5 days till 10 days. And so I heard about this place, you can stay much more longer, and I want to do this. So I came here and made the first time I made a 60-day retreat.
If possible, we'd like to know about your family life. Are you single or you have a family?
Yes, I'm single, but I have a lot of family, sisters and nieces and nephews, and my parents are still alive.
Oh yes, in Myanmar we are traditional Buddhist, yet but we find it difficult to to practice vipassana meditation. I mean, for Myanmar people, but as for you, as those who live far from Myanmar, but you are interested in taking vipassana meditation. So let me know about your inspiration why you want to join the vipassana meditation.
Yes, I was originally a Christian, and yes, I heard about Buddhism, and I know there is something. Yes, it, I want to know more about it. That's why I read many books, and then I joined my first meditation retreat to see how it is with meditation, and it was so good. It was so inspiring, so that want to go more and more and want to stay longer and longer in retreat. That's why I came here.
For the very first time you joined the retreat or sort of taking meditation, did you find it smooth or you find it a bit difficult?
It was very difficult. Yes, at the beginning I had a lot of pain, especially in the legs, but it disappears, and later I can sit very long time. It was smooth and easier.
Yeah.
No way. Mental powers, we have to practice ourselves. You cannot get from others. Encouraging this, we can encourage the support only. Cannot give one.
How do you find the benefit of taking meditation are concerning your daily life? I mean, especially your work and the surrounding you will when you go back home. What are the benefits how are they related to each other?
Yes, I changed job. That was the first thing. I reduced my hours. I work not full time, and I started with a different place in a hospital. I am now a pain nurse, and before I worked in the ICU. It was a very hard work. I decided to have to stop it because my health was not very good. I had a lot of problems, especially with the legs and all the fingers and the shoulders, and I cannot move more patients. That was a very big problem, but I liked it very much. So I need a long time to accept it. That is not the best place for me. So I changed the work, and I live a much more simpler life. I have not more so much books. I have not a big flat. I eat vegetarian. All these things are going slowly over years. So it changed.
Start the beginning about 1 week, 2 weeks. You have to struggle how to cultivate about our concentration. After 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 1 month. Then your mind quite stable.
After the retreat, after taking for the meditation, after the practice, when you went back to your daily life, your surrounding, your environment, your family, did they notice about your change, and were they surprised at your changes?
Yes, they're really surprised. They think I will make career, in a hospital or something like that. But I stopped it. I want to work with people. My work in the hospital is more to work with the sick people, the patients, the people with pain. And before I want to make a career, I want to get higher and higher and earn more money. But now I decided, no, that's not my way. I want to help people.
And what about the family, your brothers, sisters, and your parents? Did they notice your changes, and are they willing to like this?
My mother, she won't accept it. She always thinks, oh, the Buddhists, they make something wrong. It's not the best way. She don't know what it is. But all my sisters and all my nieces, nephews, they're very happy about it. They're already also interested, but not yet. One is meditating.
Let us know about your goal of life before the retreat, and why you now after the retreat. What's the difference between the goals before and after?
Yes, before it was money, a career. Yes, maybe that's the main thing. Material things more. And now, peaceful mind, quiet mind, meditation. Yeah, get enlightenment.
Yeah. As a yogi, as a Buddhist yogi, what would you like to say to the other fellow beings about as a present, Dhamma present? Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, stop with your life for a moment and think about it and feel what you really want. And I see it around everywhere. The people, they want to have only more and more material things, and they make them not happy. So stop, look at it, and maybe try meditation. It's a really gift.
And then we like to know about your experience in your interview, Dhamma interview, about your experience during the retreat. What you experienced, and just only a few.
It's very difficult to explain. It's very, very personal. It's inside. It's in my heart, and many things I can't explain. I cannot explain to other people. It is yes. It's a feeling. It's a spirit. It's happiness. It's friendliness to other people. It's maybe I don't know the words for it.
So, because in Buddhism, nirvana is the common word, just a word. And now, how do you understand the word through your practice? Nirvana.
I never thought about it, really. I'm on the way, you know.
Yes.
I think it's a long way, and I just at the beginning. So maybe that's the final goal. That's for me the last thing. And first, I have to deal with the daily things, you know, especially the pain, and I'm not healthy. I'm sick, and I have to see how I live with it, and that's at the moment very important for me. And Nibbana, yes, sometimes it blinks up, and then I think I think I have to do something. I have to meditate more. I have to read more books, and get more information. But then I come back always after this reading and thinking, come back to it for the meditation, because I know it is very good for me. It helps me through my daily life.
Yes. Because in Myanmar there are lots of meditation centers, and now you are taking meditation at Shridangon Panditarama. And how did you choose, or who introduced you here, to come here?
Yes, friends told me about it. Yes, and they have been here for the second retreat with Sayadaw U Pandita, and so I went there also because that's a chance for me to stay a long time. And he was also the person why I came always again. So.
What's the meaning of life? What the meaning of life means, you know, before being a human life. What's the meaning of human life before the taking meditation, and now after the taking meditation? What's the meaning of life? Is there some changes or differences between these two? Your attitude. She's asking.
Yes, sure. You know, before I started meditation, for me was sickness and pain and everything, something you have to put away. It's nothing for me, you know. Other people are sick, not I'm sick. And now it's very close to me. I can. I know now what is suffering, and I deal with it, and I have a contact with people who have suffer. I have suffering, and how to deal with pain and things like that. So it changed really a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Tia Ato Jare Yogi the Ato the Yala Droma Tia Tinian in Yijela, Drijo Nile, Titan the Shila, Jono Umama, the rule let to Shijame, that we may you did Jaro, Sally Pop region. But to know Ato do as a Rusi, the Sierra Kailo, Dodging, the tiny Tajin, pound a big Pilan and Yalan and Blasso Plan, Bama, or Titi Chachai, Matu, I mean, may Ato Telly Yala Rega, the Jama, Sosabi, Tamis, low like the Chama, Tajin and Siga, G. Right, Shishin Twilaya, Tajin and Stage of Tada Young Sisini, Pshata, Rabuli, Shishin and Twibu. Ato Telly. Yala pound a pain solution, the pound a son, the pound of Jama, pound, Benza, the Bedojama, a sense in Dizia, and the Irish Ramily tree. Or that for example, all of you to do Chaja, go there, out of the jet and my party there, to the woman, shake, logo, pure people shake.
He's also the Dhamma friend. He's asking, he wants to know about your experience means especially in for example, he just give us an example of his own experience. First, our meditation instructor usually asks us to observe, for example, when we want to move, for example, left, right, rising, pushing, falling, something like that. And at that moment, at that time, we see the wanting to rise, then the rising, the movement comes up like this. But the very first time, at the very beginning of the practice, he did not know the real Jeta, the real Nama and Rupa, and then but gradually after the momentum, once the momentum gained, he noticed about the Jeta means the mind and the body, the relationship between the mind and body. He noticed. Like similarly, did you have such kind of experience?
Oh, really? Yes. Yes, at the beginning I had no idea. You are so concentrated on the walking or on the rising, falling. But with the connection, that comes later, after a while, when you sit and look closer to the rising and falling, your mind gets sharper and sharper, and suddenly you see the connection between body and mind. Nama Rupa. Yes.
ဓမ္မနဲ့ထူးခြားတဲ့ကိုဘဝမှာမမေ့နိုင်ဘူးပေါ့အားထုတ်လိုက်တဲ့အချိန်မှာတွေ့ရတဲ့အတွေ့အကြုံလေးတွေလည်းရှိရင်ပြောပြပါ
Yes, I would like to know about the experiences throughout your practice, your remarkable experiences you shall never forget.
Oh.
Okay. Concerning the practice.
I was here very often, and you hear always the same things from Sayadaw in the Dhamma talk. And one day I was outside of my kuti and just want to close the door, and suddenly in that moment I noticed that I have to be mindful every second, and I have heard it always. You have to be mindful, and but in that moment I locked the door. It was like a light went on, and at that moment I know that I walk, and when I put clothes on, I take a shower, when I'm sitting, when I'm breathing, every moment I have to be mindful. And that was, I will never forget. It goes so my heart. It was like light also. I cannot explain. I was crying. My tears are running, and I expected it. That was the moment I understand what meditation really is for me. I'm one of these person, who plans a lot, makes plans for the future, or are a lot of time in the past. And so I realized I have to stay in the present moment. That's the really, really important thing. Now, I live now in that moment.
Okay.
Sadhu.
Sadhu.